Hi, my name is Raymond Ortiz. I will be presenting my partner Yan Lin slides. Today, we'll be going over the California sea lions and their attention shifting. The California sea lions, or the Zalphylus californius, is a sea lion that inhabits shallow waters of the eastern Pacific Ocean, including coastal islands and mainland shores. They're also not endangered, which is a huge plus as I feel that animals nowadays are becoming more and more extinct due to human pollution. Their conservation status is least concern. Hypothesis. California sea lions are sensitive to sound in the environment and are more likely to interact with people or objects that could be vocalized. If you make noises, they will respond in turn right away as they notice sound quickly. Our group went to the Central Park Zoo, and at the heart of the zoo, we found our sea lions waiting for us to observe them. They were in a large pool, hence the pictures, which I'll show in the next few slides. They all exhibited different types of behavior. For example, target 1 likes to watch the tourists. Target 2 just swims past them most of the time. And target 3 prefers to stay in the other half of the pool. Based on the behaviors on the sea lions, even though they're all different, we stood with our hypothesis of sea lions being easily attracted to sound. They are more likely to interact with people based off of sounds. In this hypothesis, we use the instantaneous scoop sampling to observe and record their behavior. As you can see here in the first slide, that the sea lions are in large quantity, as there's not a lot of tourists around. Because of this, there's nothing for them to be responsive to, which leads them to interacting amongst themselves. Meanwhile, in slide 2, we only see one, Zalphylus californius. This might be due to the fact of the tourist and his kid trying to make sounds to try and get the attention of the sea lion. We could base this off of the kid and the tourist both making direct eye contact with the sea lion, and the sea lion making direct eye contact with them back. This is where it gets interesting. The graph pretty much shows that our hypothesis was kind of correct, as they did a lot of activities when visible. But as you can see, when not visible, the percentage skyrockets, showing that they are keen to sound, which shows that mainly they want to be alone and do their own thing. For example, when visible, the number shows 31%, 17%, and 15% for swimming underwater. When not visible, the number quadruples to 34%, 67%, and even 74%. Even though not by much, the observation underwater, which was 9%, was a little bit more than swimming with head above water, which was 8%. Also, take note that we mainly used target 1 as he was the most active and our main benefactor. I also think it's interesting how when they all decided to play, the percentages were even. I wonder if it's a sea lion thing or a mammal thing, because humans are mammals. Once someone doesn't want to play, the party ends. Maybe it's just me though. Also, a side note, target 1, when taking a breath, compared to the other two, was higher due to the activity. The numbers for that were 6%, 1%, and 2%. Target 1 had significantly way more observational behavior than target 2. Due to this and the inability to determine the result of personality differences between the sea lions and the fact that we could only observe 2 active sea lions, our conclusion accuracy is 100% debatable. The two observation behaviors were more prevalent in the 2 sea lions that were active in the half pool I observed compared to the other behaviors. Based on the data and everything, all the other slides, we can conclude that the sea lions are indeed sensitive to sound, but it's still debatable. Our last slide is the citations. Thank you for listening.